So this is conch. We gonna flash a little conch across the screen so you can see what conch look like. This is good. I can't spend too much time on this dish. They have their special sauce. I'm full already. Let's go check it out. Food, fun, finance, we are here. You see all the beautiful food. So we're gonna jump into the finance part of this video and we're gonna discuss this establishment because we are in a very exclusive position to be able to see and to understand how a business works on island in the Caribbean, specifically the U.S. Virgin Islands, St. Croix. To be exact, this is my niece. She owns this establishment. She's going to explain and discuss everything about it. So let's go. Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Yudi. Most people call me Julie. We are here at the Yudi Bar and Restaurant, formerly La Diosa. We're in the process of a name change, so if you guys see La Diosa online, it's basically the same thing, but it will be the Yudi Bar and Restaurant soon. Here on island, we're located in the Sunny Isles area on St. Croix. We do a little bit of everything, grilled food, Latin food, just a lot of local things as well.
So you said you were in the middle of a name change, so what sparked the name change?
So when we got this restaurant in December, it was La Diosa Bar and Restaurant. The old owners actually have this name trademarked. So they also have another store that's in La Diosa's name. So basically we have to change it just to be in regulation with the VI law and everything and to kind of make it our own. But we've kept a lot of their menu items and just a lot of things that they had put in place back then.
Okay. Give us a little background as far as, you know, basically like your education, your story, like what brought you to doing this and getting into the restaurant business, and you know, why did you choose to do it here versus doing it on the mainland? Because I know you went to school on the mainland.
Yes. Okay, so basically I went to school at San Jose State University in California. I studied hospitality, tourism, and event planning.
Nice.
That is my bachelor's degree. A lot of people think either hospitality has to do with hospitals or just tourism in general. So it's not just tourism, and no hospitals. But during my studies, I studied restaurant management, hotel management, event planning, catering, a lot of different things. So technically it's business management, just more concentrated, which I do encourage a lot of people to go study. We need a lot more hospitality and service-oriented people out here. I actually started college in 2017 and graduated recently in May 2021. I was in California for 3 years and then COVID hit, so I moved back down and then finished my last year online. What brings me to this restaurant was actually just opportunity in general. Like, there was one day my mom called me and she said, hey, I know these people, they're selling a restaurant, what do you think? And then she told me the price and said, you know what, let's do it. Before this, I used to work at a school with special needs kids. I'm more like in the office. I'm business oriented and like tech savvy, but it was not my thing at all.
I'm gonna tell you right now, right? You have the entrepreneur blood going through your veins, because I mean, there's a lot of people in your family that has done stuff like this, and you know, they want to create a service to the community. I commend you for actually bringing it back, your knowledge and everything back home versus doing it stateside, and you know, because it's a lot of opportunity down here. We just don't know how to create it.
Exactly.
And you brought that knowledge back down here to make it happen. So as far as knowing how it is on the mainland and coming back down here, what do you feel like the challenges are down here, developing a business down here versus the opportunities you could have gotten up there?
Okay, so I love the Virgin Islands, not knocking the Virgin Islands, but in order to get a license and a lot of things done, it just takes too long. And that's probably the hardest challenge that a lot of business owners have. Especially someone like me, I've done everything by the book, but I'm still struggling with that part. Hopefully it gets resolved soon, but I'd say that's one of the biggest challenges. Second one is just in terms of keeping the business afloat, like having conch or even stewed chicken, just sometimes resources here are scarce. Yeah, so there's times where you won't find red meat on island, or even the type of rice we cook jasmine rice, you won't find it for a bit. So you have to kind of keep stocking up just to be able to keep your customers happy. Yeah.
So that's a lot of the challenges with being on the island, not being able to get the resources in an adequate amount of time. So as somebody who has started their own establishment, an entrepreneur, what do you suggest to the other entrepreneurs out there that's on the island that, you know, they have the thought process, they want to get into it? What information would you give them that would help them, you know, not necessarily cut corners, but go through less of the hassle that you went through?
Honestly, I realize, please be a pest when it comes to like licensing and just any government agency. Just bother them, because I know sometimes it just might feel frustrating and like, oh my gosh, I don't want to harass so-and-so today because maybe I was there yesterday. Yes, that is definitely what you have to do in the Virgin Islands to get it done. Specifically St. Croix, I'm not sure if St. Thomas is like that, because I know St. Thomas is a bit quicker when it comes to opening businesses. But please, just bother them. I think that's the biggest one for me. I've learned that you have to be on it and you have to be consistent.
What are the day-to-day things that you find easy and the day-to-day things that you find challenging?
So just going through the day. Usually in the morning I go shopping. After I go shopping, I get here. The easy stuff is really dealing with customers and going through the day.
That's easy?
That's
dealing
easy
with customers?
Well, for someone like me, because I actually like it.
Okay.
When you don't like it, it's different, which is another thing I always say, if you're gonna have a service job, please like giving service.
Positive, yeah, you have to.
Because if you don't like giving service, you're just gonna be, you're gonna be irritated all day.
You have to be able to make upset or a frustrated customer to come in here happy by the time they leave.
Exactly.
That's what I learned when I was doing customer service.
Exactly.
Because if you could change their mood, like, they will most definitely come back over and over again because they felt something. They might not even like certain things on the menu. They might just come back just to see you because they like your energy.
I've had a lot of those. Hard part. Being real with you, I don't know if it's St. Croix. Maybe it is St. Croix. But like I said, not knocking St. Croix. But finding consistent staff members that want to be here and that you don't kind of have to babysit in a sense. And when I say babysit, I mean something as obvious as like, oh, this needs to be wiped down. I have to kind of tell you. So that's a big challenge for us. But we already knew that restaurants and hotels have a huge turnover rate for employees. Yeah. So we knew that already. But in a sense, we didn't think it's just attitude-wise and work ethic-wise, it would be that hard. So.
Yeah, the restaurant business is a very difficult business. Like, I salute you all day long because it's real tough. It's a lot of different challenges I haven't had a restaurant business, but I just know from other people that I know that have told me pretty much where we could find this restaurant on the island. Explain that, and explain where we could find you at on social media, and then jump into the food and explain what we got here.
All right, so we're located in the Sunny Isles area on the main road. We are right next to Caribbean Lock and Safe. That's them behind us. They're the only ones that do keys and locks on the island.
Ooh.
And we're across from Oriental Bank, formerly Scotia Bank as
Can't
well.
miss it.
So pretty easy to find. Just kind of follow the main road and that should guide you. What was the other question?
Social media.
Okay, so because we're in the process of a name change still, our Google is going to say La Diosa Bar and Restaurant, and you'll find great reviews on there. Our Facebook and Instagram say the Yudi Bar and Restaurant. Instagram specifically is DYUDIBR, and Facebook is D''YUDI Bar and Restaurant.
And we will have all that information in the description. So when you visit St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, you will be able to come here and get some. Wait a minute. So what type of cuisine do you consider this?
So we have a little bit of everything. We have local Virgin Islands / Caribbean cuisine, as well as Dominican, or like most people would just say Latin cuisine. And then we also have our grill stuff, which we do steaks, we do things like salmon and things. This specifically is conch. Conch is a huge Caribbean cuisine. This one is conch and butter sauce. Traditionally in the Virgin Islands, you'll do conch and fungi. Conch and butter sauce with fungi, which is a local dish. We also have that on our menu. Here we have stewed chicken and seasoned rice. This is rice with some pigeon peas in it. Our type of style is more Dominican style when we cook our daily specials. So it'll taste maybe different from someone who's completely Crujan or is used to doing a Crujan style or even a Puerto Rican style. These are tostones. Tostones are
Tostones.
Basically
Very familiar with this.
they're plantains. They're fried and then mashed and fried again. Very much Latin cuisine.
Yes.
And what do you have there? That's Mama Juana.
Oh yeah. So So we wasn't gonna put this on camera, but you can explain this.
So Mama Juana is a Dominican rum. It's made from a lot of different things. They got wine. They got different rums. It just depends on who makes it. It'll always taste different from someone else.
Yes.
Inside are a bunch of roots. I have no idea what the
It's
roots
tree
are.
barks, roots,
Yeah.
and what? Cinnamon.
Like
And this-
cinnamon sticks.
Yeah, cinnamon sticks. It's a lot of different stuff.
It's actually it's actually supposed to be an aphrodisiac. Yeah,
You hear that?
That's really what it's supposed to be. But really, it's awesome. Everyone should try this one.
Yes, it is.
And we have Mama Juana de Julie too. So if you guys want to come through and get some Mama Juana,
Yes,
we're here.
special, exclusive. So, what's this?
Those are beans. I don't know, just stewed beans in a sense. I can't really explain that one, but for us, we take dry beans, we put them in a pressure pot, and then we stew them with maybe some tomato sauce and some other things. But they're really good for our rices.
Nice, nice. This is all beautiful. So, is there anything that you want to tell anybody out there? Because we're gonna jump into the food part. We're gonna do our food review, and I know you're real busy. You're the mastermind of all of this. It's crazy. I love it, man. Like when I reached out to you, I was like, "You own this place?" Like, cause I seen you promoting it on Facebook, but like I didn't know that you were like more involved in it. And I was like, "Wow!" I was real proud of you. I was real happy, man.
Yeah, so definitely, please don't be scared to start your own business. If you have a great idea, sit down, write it on paper, just put your thoughts together and really just get out there. That's just how I feel about it. Just business in general. Please, we need more business owners or more local business owners in the Virgin Islands. We would love to see that, and we would love for everyone here to try to get their own come up, you know? So thank you for having me.
Yes, thank you. Like, I really love this. I'm so happy for you. Much success in your business. I can't wait to come back and visit. So we about to dig in. All right, so this is conch. We gonna flash a little conch across the screen so you can see what conch look like. Conch and butter sauce, I can smell it. Oh my goodness. You can most definitely taste the Latin flavor to it. I don't know. It's crazy because this dish, like instantly, mentally took me back to DR. Like, it's just the flavors. Like, you could tell, like when you eat food in different countries and different areas, like everybody have their own signature taste, flavor. Like you could literally know where somebody is from by just tasting their food. And you could most definitely taste DR in it. I can't spend too much time on this dish. I'm gonna have to move on to the stew chicken. The best taste on it. And it's crazy because we've been taking pictures of all this food, having a full-fledged conversation. And I know my food ain't completely fresh, and it's still good. We also have fried chicken and fries. Well, fried wings. These are pretty good too. I like the fries here. They have their special sauce. Zaxby's ain't got nothing on this. Chick-fil-A ain't got nothing on this sauce.
I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay? Just let me be me.
I'm full already. But these wings are pretty good.
I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby.
So, we're gonna do our review. So, you know, we do it by environment, customer service, food, and price. So, environment, you know, it's hot. It's the Caribbean. It's hot. Just to clarify, it's no AC. So, all the people that love AC out there, you don't got to worry about that. But it has a good breeze coming through, so it's good. You don't got to worry about anything. Trust me, the way you're gonna be eating this food, you ain't gonna be here too long. It's gonna be in and out. So I will give that review 5 stars. So as far as customer service was real good. They were packed when we came in here, and they took our order probably 5-6 minutes after we sat down. We were able to get our food probably about 10-15 minutes after. And everything was fresh, everything was good, everything was beautiful, real laid out, real professional. Like, these people went to Cordon Bleu or something. It was real, like, A1. I really liked it. So 5 stars for that. Oh, the food, quality of the food, everything was good. Like, those were the best taste toners that I have had ever. I think you could check a couple of the other episodes that I have done. I think San Lucas and 1 or 2 in DR. And it's crazy because we went to DR and those were okay versus the one that was from San Lucas, but these were most definitely the best. Like, it wasn't fried too hard. And I think that was what I came across a lot from eating other taste toners. Like, they were just fried really, really, really hard. And these were not. Like, when you bite into it, it's like biting a piece of bread, and that's like really good to me. Yeah, I think the food was A1. Oh, the conch, yes, the conch was real good, and like the food got that Dominican Republic flavor, that taste to it. And if that's what you're looking for when you're visiting the Virgin Islands, hey, go ahead and dive right in. But most definitely, the food was A1, so 5 stars with that too. Y'all most definitely need to come check this place out for the food. As far as the pricing is pretty darn good. You know, with particular things like lobster and conch, those are, you know, based on how the market is going as far as the supply and demand of conchs and lobsters, if they're in season, things of that nature. But the pricing is real decent for the island. I think is right. Oh, I didn't even see they had macaroni and cheese. Oh my goodness. I might have to taste that and give y'all a little preview of that. But yeah, we're gonna flash the menu on the side and all that good stuff. So you could most definitely check that out. But you know, I even though, you know, it's my family, I see 5 stars clear across the board, man. It's like, I think it's just A1. You really need to come check this place out. If you are in St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands, you have to come check it out. So the only con that I seen about it was just limited seating. So if you have a huge party, I suggest you try to schedule something in advance so you can make sure you have the seating available. Because our party was a party of 10. We were still able to be seated, and it also had a whole lot of other people who were sitting around. They had their lunch section that came through. It was real good. It's just, if you have any more seating, if you have a large group that's more than 10, I would suggest that you call in advance so you can make sure you lock in your table, because this is some place you have to check out on the island, most definitely. But from me, Nick, Food, Fun, Finance, I'm about to sign out. You basically got our finance side of things. Just stay tuned, man. We got a lot coming from St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands.